Hi everyone, back again for another reaction video of Archive 81. I think it's episode 4 now, so we're getting through this, and I'm quite liking it. You know, it's intriguing. You know, I'm liking some of the filmmaking. I did get a comment from someone, and thanks for the comment, by the way. But you said like the filmmaking or some of the cinematography is not quite as good as it goes along. So hey, you know, we'll see how it goes. But you know, that they did say like the story and the intrigue and all that stuff's, you know, getting better. So that's pretty cool. So I'm intrigued to kind of see where this goes in regards to story and all that stuff. And I think pretty much this series keeps you guessing until the very end, which is basically what, you know, The Empty Man and kind of like what The Ring did too. And that's one of my particular favorite genres, is horror and mystery. Anyway, I've mentioned this in another video, so you know what, I haven't got anything else to say. So you know what, let's just dive straight into this. Oh, better close my window. Loud as hell. Okay, hopefully I've got my fan on, so hopefully it's not too disruptive to the audio. But anyway, let's get into it, eh? See what I think. This episode is called Through the Looking Glass. Isn't that the Alice in Wonderland, the second one? What that's called? I didn't get to see that one, by the way. Apparently it wasn't that good, but hey, you know, if I get it recommended, who knows, I might check it out. Anyway, let's get into this.
Live from WABC7, you're watching The Morning
Is that a
Show.
flying van? Oh my god, this is a very cheesy ass looking news intro. Oh, it's great though.
Degrees out there. I'm Len Huntsman.
And I'm Gloria Francis. And
Is that what they do every time? They like look at the camera and go, and I'm this.
medics responded, but the victim was pronounced dead at the scene.
Oh, okay. Dead at the... Someone's dying. Who is dying? Okay, that's some foreshadowing, I guess. Still weird with the mouths on the TV, just going blah, blah, blah. Oh, I just realized some of this music is very similar to that weird opera music that lady was making. I gotta say, when a series, I've noticed pretty much, I think every episode has had a different director, which means somewhat different style and how they put it together. I guess they probably have a certain outline, you can't go too crazy with it. I particularly like it when a series has one director, you know, has one person running the show, because then it has a certain essence to it, a certain, you know, style to it that's consistent, and not a bland style, but a style that kind of stands out. A great example of this is Queen's Gambit. I think that whole series, because it was like a limited series, it had one director for the whole series. And there's so many little great techniques throughout that whole show. Some good like long takes, some good like Dutch angle camera movements, some good like symmetrical shots. Like, it's a beautifully shot series, I think. Even the color palette's pretty great in parts. It just really had a consistent style to it that I really liked. While and even the music was great in that. It just felt very consistently just really good. But I feel like if you have a series, unfortunately, if you get a different director constantly all the time, they've always got a slightly different style. Or just, maybe they're constrained to such a certain way of doing things that they just don't want to change it too much. And the problem is, it comes from that. It just becomes very bland and mediocre in regards to the cinematography and the editing and all that. It becomes very just stale. Anyway, that's another thing I'll talk about later on, once this series is over, if that's what happens to this. And even if it's not, I just want to bring up that point, and that's the reason why I don't watch too many TV shows, is because of that reason. Anyway, let's get into this, eh? Who is that? Is that the person that got hurt at the... Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Shit, this is the lady that fucking teared her face up in the last episode. How could I forget that? That was some disturbing shit. That's nice of her to stay with her. Okay, I won't lie at the moment. I'm kind of liking the lighting in this scene. It looks pretty good. rather ominous looking. I don't know, the way that cup just kind of just effortlessly fell out, it felt like it just died, just purr. Oh, yo, footstep. Oh, this is creepy. Footsteps, but you can't see the person. Oh, I like this. Where did I remember seeing this from?
Melody.
Was this from like the... Oh my god. Melody. That was kind of silly. Gosh. Did she actually fuck up her eyes too?
If you could just look one more time. Please.
Oh my god, lady, leave her alone.
Don't let it out. Don't let it out.
Jesus Christ. Oh, she's gonna fuck up her hand. Ha! Don't let it out. I remember in the Babadook, it was the other way around. The kid's like, don't let it in! Don't let it in! Don't let it in!
What are you doing here?
I need your help. Please. It's important.
I wonder how much this happens to psychologists and all that. Like, people really need their help. You know, something's really up, so they actually go to their house. Maybe it's like a breach of privacy thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't happen with some people that they try to help.
And they all made drawings, exactly like yours.
Oh,
same patterns,
gosh.
same lines.
Whoa, that's weird.
Genetic predisposition to unusual psychic perception.
Did you talk?
Do these people have The Shining? Is this like another version of The Shining or something? They have like a weird... Actually, this does actually... Huh. I wonder if this is actually... They took inspiration from The Shining, actually. Like, this sounds... Is it just me, or does that sound really similar?
Abandoned the search for your mother.
I'm not imagining things.
Okay.
I mean, we know, well, what it seems like she's not crazy, but imagine from his perspective, the way she's like talking really fast like this, it doesn't help her case.
Do you need...
Hang on, I just realized. Danny! Does that sound familiar? Danny! This is definitely inspired from The Shining. Oh my god! Think about this. Danny Torrance. Isn't that his name? Hang on, let me just check. Let me just double check. Danny boy, you know.
Danny! Danny boy!
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely... If anything, this is definitely inspired from The Shining. Because Danny, his name's Dan, but he did say earlier on when they were talking in the conversation, he said Danny. Right? Or maybe I misheard him, but I'm pretty sure he said Danny. I'll replay that bit.
Was Dan. Your son's name is Dan, right?
Danny? Yes, but he's 8.
Seriously, what's in there? Where's it from?
Sorry. Client confidentiality.
Yeah. I appreciate her, integrity for her business.
Annabelle? Are you there? Pick up. I really need to talk to you.
She was doing some weird shit at the end of the last episode, right? She was just painting like crazy. Hopefully she hasn't lost it.
Hi, Miss Lois.
Whoa, that reaction was great. Like, hi, ooh.
Me too.
Oh, what's happening? Is that thing gonna come back? Oh, hi. Yeah, that's it.
Please. Poor thing. Obviously, if I had had any idea she was so unstable, I wouldn't have asked her to do that reading.
That's the excuse she comes up with, righto.
Told her not to tell me.
Would you like a cup of tea?
I don't know about the tea. She would do some weird shit like that chick did in, Hereditary, you know?
Give her the freedom to find herself, to fly. I can't stand by and allow you to stifle Annabelle, as my darling Eleanor was stifled by her family.
It's almost like she's kind of gaslighting her, saying, oh, she's not the problem, you are. Some dodgy shit. Oh my gosh, is that 6C? This is more layers upon layers upon layers this show's creating, and it's great.
I just don't think it's safe here.
You go. I'm gonna stay. I need to get ready for my show.
Gosh, she's so different. Like, she's not got that attitude. It's like this weird... It's like she's almost like being possessed. No, don't do it, lady. Don't do it. Save yourself. Oh gosh, she's gonna go in there. Ooh. Oh, that door's gonna shut behind her. Please don't let that happen. Oh, lovely. Oh, cockroaches. This is that curiosity kills the cat type of deal, isn't it? What is that? I feel like there's probably some type of entity that lives in here. Wee, hi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are these 4 jokers? If not more. Oh, there's a lot more. Careful, lady, they might turn on you. Oh. Oh no. Please get out of there, lady. Please. Oh.
Did he send you? What? Father Russo.
Father Russo?
Kid. He said he didn't want anyone else picking out coffins for their little sisters, so he rents out this floor for them. Keeps them warm. Keeps them safe. He's trying to do something good.
Okay. It sounds like kind of like a reasonable reason, I guess. Still doesn't explain the whole painting shit, though.
What's Stardust? Heroin?
The mold. It grows here.
It's that shit on the wall, isn't it? That's that stardust, isn't that the stuff that's kind of the dusty shit that floats around when they, when she's like in the other dude's present time? Is that the stardust they're talking about?
Stop it! Please. Can you help me find her?
Maybe she has a bit more of like a resistance to it, but she can feel the thing coming onto her, but she isn't so pulled into it for some reason. Oh, what? He's dead? What the hell happened?
Late last night, he fell in front of the train.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, he fell. Someone freaking pushed him. What is that? Oh, key. Oh, for the books? Perhaps? Well, if they are books, that is. He's doing some investigating. That certainly looks familiar. Holy crap. Wee, that dude looks familiar too. This lady's like hit a gold mine now of just all this revelations. Holy crap. Wow, what the heck? Who's going in there? Oh. Huh. Wonder if he pushed him in front of the train. Oh, please go away. Oh, good. I'm liking the composition of that shot. That was kind of a cool wide shot. And the lighting from it as well.
Oh, where the fuck are you? You said you'd come. Get your ass.
Oh yeah, I'm curious actually what the painting is.
I can't believe you forgot.
I'm sorry, but I need to tell you something.
Oh, Gabby.
Is her hair different too? That chick? I'm pretty sure it is. It's more very straight cut. It actually kind of suits her actually. I mean, I can see why this has worked, why they've been able to pull her in, because it seems like as a character she's had a pretty directionless life. I don't know if I'm judging too quick, but it seems like her character didn't have much of something to do. You know, she's just kind of like bumbling around, and now she's got a purpose, which these people gave to her now. Whether or not this purpose is, you know, beneficial to her in the long run is the question, and I'm thinking in the long run it's not going to be probably the best idea. Oh, Mold. Uh-oh.
It's the mold.
Yeah. Oh, so the paint's the mold. Oh my goodness.
Melody.
She kind of looks like, some of those paintings look kind of like, Dakota Johnson? Is that her name? She was in 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't seen that movie. I'm not planning on seeing it, but she was also in Suspiria, the newer one. I'm pretty sure that's the actress from that. Let me just check. Ah, I was right about the name. Dakota, oh gosh, the light. Dakota Johnson. Hang on. Ugh. Dakota Johnson, see? Suspiria. Great movie, by the way. I love the remake. Weird as hell, but really good. Anyway, let's carry on.
Okay, if you're not gonna help me fucking save them, then just stay the fuck away.
Wow. She's like become attached to them. That's interesting.
You're always fucking smothering me.
Huh. Wow. She turned her against her too. You did well, lady. Gosh. Well, looks like that friendship's going to shit pretty quickly.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Alistair Spare?
Ooh. She's pushing some buttons, isn't she?
Or you're out of your mind.
Answer the fucking question!
Oh, hi. That's that dude. Holy crap, that was unexpected. Is her camera okay? She just dropped that thing hard. I know that dude definitely isn't okay. It's for damn. Yeah, the camera looks alright. Oh, hello, sir. What the hell are you doing there? Holy crap. Well, what do you know? That Joker was there.
Liar. You were there. You were there! Who the fuck are you?
Oh, he's come here too. Oh yeah, what's happening now? Hey, it looks like he's gonna sock him.
She wanted to hurt him. She wanted to make him pay. And if she could do something like that to him, who's to say she didn't do that to your family?
It seems like a reasonable story in some way, but I feel like it's bullshit. Because from his experience, this doesn't sound right. And even as us as a viewer, we hear this and we kind of think it's bullshit. Well, at least I do anyway. Maybe I just want it to be that kind of, you know, shining type of shit. But it doesn't explain why he's able to see her and all this, unless he is just losing it. But it seems too simple that he's just losing it, you know what I mean?
Finish those tapes, Dan. Find out what really happened. Maybe we'll both get some closure.
Is that the end? Oh boy. Yeah, that was a good episode. Just more and more and more and more layers. I like it though. It's really interesting. It's got me intrigued to watch the next episode actually. This is so cool. I'm really liking this. I'm really intrigued by it. I really hope the reveal isn't some stupid thing. Anyway, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Or user already know, and users just like, oh gosh, what's he walked into? At least the person that gave me a comment, you said it was sounded like you said it was quite a good reveal. So I'm gonna go through my list of things, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I went through the list, and yeah, there's actually quite a lot of things in this episode again. It's kind of funny, this show, I feel like it has an episode where it's really good, and then the next episode's not so good. Then really good, not so good. Really good, not so good. I'm not saying not so good they're terrible, but it's just like not as good as the previous episode. Like if I go through it, it's like a pattern. So the first episode I really liked. There was 9 things. Second episode there was 7 things. The third episode there was 9 things, so back to good again. The fourth episode had 8, so not quite as good. And then the fifth episode, which is where I was up to now, had 9 things. So it's like the odd numbers are the good episodes. Let's see if that pattern keeps happening. That's really funny, at least in my perspective anyway. So let's just go through it. Not any visuals again in this episode. Like there was that one shot where I said it looked cool with the phone booth and the light from it, and it was kind of like a wide shot. Aside from that, whatever. I didn't really think much of the visuals again, too much. But anyway, let's just continue on from there. So yeah, no visuals. Let's go to the next lot of things. So the first thing I liked again is the acting. I think the acting was still pretty solid. Yeah, I think just good performances all around. And I also liked the chick that was doing the painting in this episode. You saw her kind of changing her character a bit in this episode, and kind of in this weird, euphoric, happy state, and it's like, whoa, and it's almost kind of strange. It's oddly happy, like happy to a point where it's like, okay, something's off, you know. It's too out of character, or almost, you know. But yeah, so I thought she did a pretty good job actually in this episode. But yeah, just pretty solid acting all around, I thought, pretty much. The second thing is story. I like the story still quite a lot. Like this, just basically a lot of these other things I'm going to be saying is basically just tied into story. But yeah, so just really solid story, I still think, as well, with what they're doing. Next thing, number 3, is the concept, and particularly how I notice a certain similarity in this episode with The Shining, how the main character is actually called Danny. His short name's Dan, but I realize now it's Danny, and I'm like, whoa, and I just drew that parallel. And it's got a very few similarities with that, I feel like, in regards to how certain people are able to communicate to each other, even though different time periods, different this and that, but they're still able to do it somehow. But it's really strange. Anyway, there must be some similarity there, and there must be some inspiration or something like that from The Shining with this series, I feel. Anyway, but I think that's really cool nonetheless, anyway. Next thing, number 4, is the characters. I'm still liking how the characters are being built up, and particularly like the chick as well that did the painting in this episode, and kind of how they did things with her character. So I did number 4, characters. The next thing, number 5, is build up. I'm still liking the way this is really slowly just layer upon layer of just revelations. I'm really liking just how it's coming together. I think it's really cool. Next thing, number 6, is the intrigue. So kind of similar in a sense, but I'm just liking how intrigued I am with this show. Just like what I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm really enjoying the mystery aspect of this show, that's for sure. Number 7 is setting. I really like this hotel setting. I'm not saying I would like to live there, quite the opposite. But I find it really interesting what they're actually doing with it. Now we're kind of learning what that paint is made out of. It's this mold, and there's something up with the mold. Yeah, so that's really interesting, it seems. And just how she went up to that 6th floor, and we saw what was kind of going on up there. Next thing, number 8, is the ending. I really loved how that dude was revealed in this episode, and how that guy's his brother. Like, holy crap. Okay, even if that's true, I don't know. Like, I'm assuming so, but I think a lot of the stuff he is saying there might not be true, though, all those assumptions he's making. But man, there's something up here, huh? But yeah, anyway. Yeah, solid ending, I felt, with this episode. And from that solid ending, number 9, I'm intrigued to see more. Definitely. So, yeah. This is a good show. I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a lot, actually. So, I really hope they don't do a really stupid ending, and it's a really, dumb reveal or something. I really hope it's a, all this build up and intrigue, and then it's like this ending like, oh, okay, I really hope the ending pays off, because I feel like it's building up to this, So, yeah, I guess we'll see, huh? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. And hey, if you've watched this video all the way up to this point, consider hitting that subscribe button, and yeah, even putting down a like as well. That would be really awesome. And yeah, that's it. Catch you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.